Hey there, football fans. Imagine pouring your heart and soul into cheering for a player who becomes the heartbeat of your club, only to watch them shatter that loyalty with a single signature on a rival's contract. It's the ultimate gut punch in the beautiful game, turning heroes into villains overnight and leaving scars that last generations. Betrayal in football isn't just about transfers, it's about broken promises, shattered dreams, and fans feeling stabbed in the back. If that hooks you, stick around because we're about to unpack some of the most infamous cases. Welcome to Sportx Radar, your ultimate hub for the raw, unfiltered stories behind the world's greatest sport. Here, we don't just skim the surface. We dive deep into the drama, the controversies, and the moments that make football more than a game. Today, I'm taking you through the top 10 players who've been branded as traitors by their own supporters. These aren't just any moves, they're the ones that sparked riots, bottle-throwing incidents, and lifelong grudges. Let's kick it off with the king of betrayals himself. First, Luis Figo. Oh man, where do I even start? Figo was Barcelona's golden boy in the late 90s, captaining the side and dazzling with his skills as they battled Real Madrid in El Clasico wars. Fans adored him, he was the symbol of Catalan pride. But in 2000, everything flipped when Real Madrid activated his release clause for a world record $37 million. Figo didn't just leave, he jumped ship to the archenemies Los Blancos. The transfer process was shrouded in secrecy, with Figo's agent playing both sides, and when it went public, Barcelona fans erupted. His return to the Camp Nou in a real jersey? Pure chaos. A pig's head was hurled at him during a corner kick, symbolizing ultimate betrayal. To this day, he's persona non grata in Barcelona, a reminder that some rivalries run deeper than contracts. Next, Sol Campbell. This one's a North London nightmare. Campbell was Tottenham Hotspur's rock-solid defender and captain from 1992 to 2001, a homegrown hero who helped them win the League Cup. But as his contract wound down, he promised fans he'd stay, even saying he'd never play for Arsenal. Then, in a shocking free transfer in 2001, he crossed the divide to the Gunners. The process was sneaky. Arsenal swooped in after Tottenham lowballed him, and Campbell cited better prospects. Spurs fans felt utterly betrayed. Protests erupted, and he was dubbed Judas, with effigies burned outside White Hart Lane. His first derby back? Boos so loud they drowned out the whistle. Campbell won titles with Arsenal, but the scar on Tottenham's soul. Permanent. Let's talk about Mo Johnston. If you think rivalries are intense, nothing tops the old firm in Scotland. Johnston was a Celtic legend in the 80s, scoring crucial goals and embracing the club's Catholic heritage. But after a stint abroad, he was set to return to Celtic in 1989. Fans were ecstatic. Then, in a bombshell twist, Rangers, the Protestant rivals, hijacked the deal. The transfer saga involved secret negotiations. Johnston's agent flipped the script at the last minute for more money and guarantees. Celtic fans rioted, burning scarves, while Rangers supporters were divided too. Johnston became the first high-profile Catholic to play for Rangers, breaking barriers but earning eternal hatred from the green side. Games against Celtic, death threats, and police escorts. It's a betrayal that redefined Scottish football's sectarian divide. And Persie hits close to home for Arsenal fans. The Dutch striker joined the Gunners in 2004 as a raw talent and blossomed into their captain and top scorer by 2011-12, netting 30 goals in a season that kept them in the Champions League. But with his contract expiring, Van Persie released a public statement, criticizing the club's ambition, demanding more investment. Arsenal offered a new deal, but he bolted to Manchester United for $24 million in 2012. The process was public and painful. Fans felt he abandoned ship just as things were turning. His debut goal against Arsenal? Salt in the wound. Van Persie won the Premier League with United that year, but Arsenal supporters still chant "Snake" whenever his name comes up. It's a classic case of loyalty traded for trophies. Ashley Cole's story is all about the money, or so fans say. Cashley was Arsenal's invincible left-back, from 1999 to 2006, part of the unbeaten 2003-04 squad and a fan favourite. But contract talks soured when Arsenal offered $55,000 a week. Cole wanted $60,000 and felt disrespected. In a clandestine meeting with Chelsea officials in 2005, tapped up illegally, he plotted his exit. The transfer finally happened in 2006 for $5 million plus William Gallas. Arsenal fans exploded, calling him a mercenary. His book later revealed the bitterness, and returns to the Emirates were met with fake $20 notes thrown at him. Cole won everything with Chelsea, but the betrayal label stuck, proving that in football, it's not just about leaving, it's how you do it. Carlos Tevez stirred up Manchester's blue-red divide like no one else. The Argentine joined Manchester United on loan in 2007, helping them win back-to-back Premier Leagues and the Champions League. Fans loved his grit, but ownership issues with his third-party rights complicated a permanent deal. Tevez felt undervalued when United dragged their feet, so in 2009, he crossed to noisy neighbours Manchester City for $47 million. The transfer was explosive. Billboards welcomed him with "Welcome to Manchester," rubbing salt in United's wounds. Fans burned his shirts and his first derby goal for City, ecstasy for Blues, agony for Reds. Tevez's refusal to warm up later added drama, but the initial switch made him a traitor in United law. Fernando Torres broke Liverpool hearts in epic fashion. El Niño arrived at Anfield in 2007 for $20 million, becoming a goal machine with 81 strikes in 142 games, including that iconic partnership with Gerrard. Fans idolised him as their saviour. But by 2011, with Liverpool struggling, Torres handed in a transfer request on deadline day, forcing a $50 million move to Chelsea. The process was rushed and emotional. He cited a lack of ambition at Liverpool. Cop faithful felt gutted, effigies were torched, and his return saw traitor banners everywhere. Torres flopped at Chelsea initially, but the betrayal stung deep, especially as Liverpool rebuilt without him. Now Michael Owen. The boy wonder exploded at Liverpool in 1997, winning the Ballon d'Or in 2001 and scoring legendary goals like that FA Cup final winner. He was Anfield's prodigy, but contract stalemates led to an $8 million move to Real Madrid in 2004. Fans understood that one. The real betrayal came in 2009 when, after Newcastle, he signed for Manchester United on a free. Liverpool had a chance to re-sign him but passed. Owen chose the rivals. The transfer was quiet but devastating. Fans saw it as selling his soul. His goal against Liverpool in a League Cup tie? Unforgivable. Owen still booed at Anfield, a fallen hero. Luis Enrique's flip-flop is a Spanish classic. He started at Real Madrid in 1991, playing 5 seasons as a versatile midfielder, but felt underappreciated amid fan criticism. In 1996, as a free agent, he shocked everyone by joining Barcelona. The transfer was bold. He embraced Catalan identity overnight, even criticizing Madrid publicly. Madrid fans branded him a traitor. His returns to the Bernabeu involved boos and insults. Enrique thrived at Barca, captaining them to titles and later coaching them to a treble. But the initial switch, it fueled El Clásico hatred for years. Finally, rounding out our list is Roberto Baggio. The divine ponytail was Fiorentina's idol in the late 80s, his flair and goals making him a Viola legend. But in 1990, amid financial woes, Fiorentina sold him to Juventus for a record $8 million against his wishes. Baggio protested, even refusing to take a penalty against Fiorentina later. Fans rioted in Florence, 50 injured in clashes with police. Though reluctant, the move to the rivals made him a traitor in purple eyes. Baggio won everything with Juve, but the scar on Fiorentina supporters, it never healed. Whew, what a roller coaster of betrayals, right? These stories show how fragile loyalty can be in football, where money, ambition, and rivalries collide. If you've got your own traitor tales or debates on this list, drop them in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. That's it for this episode on Sportx Radar, where we bring you the unvarnished truth about football's wild side. If you enjoyed this deep dive, Smash that like button, subscribe for more epic content, and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat. Until next time, keep the passion alive. Peace out.